Smudge, 2-1, ended 2-1 to Weston this evening, brings pre-season to a close. What's the take on this evening's game?
Yeah, I thought really positive tonight. We've gone toe-to-toe against a national south side, and if I'm honest, I think we've edged it in terms of chances. I think we certainly edged it. And when the game got a bit stretched towards the end, they've had a couple, but up until their penalty to win it, I thought we were really on top. We played some great stuff. We had a lot more purpose about us tonight of running in behind and getting into good areas. And with a bit more quality now and a bit more sharpness in that final third, then we're not far off. So yeah, really positive. With our first 10 minutes, a bit of an onslaught of corners and free kicks. We weathered that. We showed a side to the game here. We can defend our box. And then yeah, went in 1-0 at half time. And again, we were saying to the boys, yeah, we were good. We were on top. Had some great chances, but overall really positive.
Yeah, you mentioned obviously plenty of chances created this evening, perhaps a bit more so than what we saw against Penabont last week. Chance for Rick and Kane in the first half, but neither able to take them. How do you think them two are coming along going into the season?
Yes, it's going to take time. You know, we know what Rick can do, and Kane's just come in now and joined the fold as well, and that'll take time. But they're showing glimpses of you know, when one drops short, one goes in behind, when one gets in the channel, the other one's getting themselves in the box. So that's good. But say Friday night, the game against Penabont, it was pleasing to see how disappointed everyone was with the 1-0 defeat in a game which I think we were slightly on top, but again we didn't show much cutting edge, and the boys were really down about it. We had a real long debrief, so that's pleasing to see, because that's a side of our game we haven't really had. But like I said, they come out today, and I think we rectified it, but we certainly put a few patterns in play where we hurt teams and got in behind against a very good Western side.
And second half then, obviously to bring the scores level, Cole stepped up with a great strike from outside the box and was unlucky not to add the second just a couple of minutes later.
Yeah, I thought Cole was brilliant today. As all the boys, but Cole in particular, he's a good size. For a young lad, he's a man out there. His goals just come from, you know, one criticism we have had is people not pulling the trigger, and he's got a good connection with it from 18 yards and he's found the back of the net. And yeah, the second would have been a great goal. You know, it's just hit the foot of the post and stayed out. But Cole's done really well. He's come in from, you know, a few steps below, and he's willing to learn. He's very coachable. He's admitted to us he's found the system a bit difficult with the rotation, but he's growing into it now, and he was superb today.
And obviously the season sees the close of pre-season. Looking ahead now, we've got Ammanford on Saturday in the Nathaniel MG Cup. What's the thoughts ahead of that one?
Yeah, it's a game we want to win. You know, it's a competition. Me and Paul have both said we've entered it because we want to go far in it. So Ammanford had a good season. I think they were in the top 4 last year. So yeah, it certainly won't be easy, but it's nice to have that little competitive game now before we kick on then on August the 10th, ready for the league season.
That's great. Thanks, bud.
Cheers, Jack.